Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Southern Tea Room. It's the girl Lady J back bringing you the latest female rap tea and urban news. But before I get into the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me, comment down below, share, and subscribe to my channel, okay? Now, heads up, I want to apologize in advance for my voice, okay? I am battling a little cold, so I sound a little crusty, but just bear with me, okay? So let's go ahead and get right into it. So we back starting off with Missy mumbling and cackling Elliot. So MissyElliot is not happy with the rapper IvorianDoll. So IvorianDoll is a female rapper from the UK, and I find her to be pretty talented compared to many other female rap girls these days. So she was on the None of That Shit remix last year, and I think she had the best verse on that song, her and Dreezy, actually, in my opinion. Out of all the rap girls on the song, I think it was Asian Doll, Ruby Rose, Dream Doll, as well as Ivorian and Dreezy on the song. And like I said, Ivorian and Dreezy killed their verses. They had the best verses. But IvorianDoll makes good music, and it's unfortunate that she doesn't get the recognition she deserves yet. And she is also a known barb, so, you know, that could also play a hand too, since they can't pay her to go against the queen of rap. But IvorianDoll came out and revealed on Twitter that MissyElliot was not very happy with the song that IvorianDoll sample, because the song was a MissyElliot song and Ivorian's lyrics were, you know, kind of raunchy. So IvorianDoll has a song called Grey Tacky with an artist called Digga D. And Ivorian responded to a fan who was basically asking about the song because only parts of it have been released on TikTok and it hasn't really officially come out. So shout out to Got the Scoop for catching this before it got deleted. So this is what IvorianDoll said. How can I say this in a friendly way? I heard MissyElliot was upset with my verse. Apparently she said it was too much. Now, my thing is this. You directed music videos for the City Bops last year who talked about nothing but sex and who still talk about nothing but sex in their songs. And you co-signed Cardi B and her raunchy lyrics, but you got a problem with IvorianDoll sampling your song because you don't like her talking about sex or being explicit when you have been explicit and talked about sex before. Make it make sense. So it's giving you don't like the fact that she's a barb, honestly. Like, I can't think of any other reason, because what other reason could she possibly have? I'm not buying that her lyrics are too raunchy. I just don't think she cares for IvorianDoll like that. They're not following each other, and I haven't really seen them interact. So I just simply don't think she's a fan, which is fine. I just don't understand why, because IvorianDoll is talented, more talented than the City Bops and Cardi B, in my opinion. But, you know, you can let me know your thoughts on that. Now, the next topic I want to move into is Nicki Minaj's VMA takeover on Sunday. So I know I'm a day behind, whatever. I'm going to talk about it anyway. So first off, I love Nicki Minaj's performance. I love the fact that she was unleashing Roman Zelensky, okay, because we got to love Roman. You know, he has the crowd on 10, quick to check a hoe. And I love that, you know, she had the crowd engaged. I would give her performance a 9 out of 10, only because I just wish she performed some of her classic songs a little bit longer than what she did. It was kind of like 10-second snippets of her classic hits, and I got hyped when I heard Roman's Revenge, because, you know, that was my shit, okay? I was like, damn, let me go play this song on my phone, because, you know, she only played like 10 seconds. So I just wish she could have performed these songs a little bit longer, but, you know, I understand it was probably certain, you know, a certain time frame and window that she was working with, since, you know, she had to host and do outfit changes and accept her award and have time for her speech and keep all the other performances and whatnot on schedule. But I just want to say I am so proud of Nicki, and I felt so happy to see her up there getting her flowers while she here and popping. To see her colleagues out there cheering her on, you know, you had celebs like Lil Nas X, Taylor Swift, and Chloe Bailey all in awe and giving her standing ovation, as well as plenty of other artists. And it just shows you the type of stamp that she has made in the industry and how respected she is when it comes to her talent and her craft. And that is why Nicki is even more deserving of this award and why she's still on top 14 years in. Her outfit she had on after she performed was fire, okay? The pink flowing dress, I think it was top tier, top notch. The whole outfit, the get up was popping, and Nicki looked the fuck good, okay? Now, Nicki did touch on mental health, and, you know, she thanked every single person who had a hand in helping her to get where she is today in her career. She even thanked Mariah Carey, which, you know, people were surprised by, but regardless of their history, Mariah was one of the first huge icons to put Nicki on their song early in Nicki's career. Mariah put Nicki on the Up Out My Face song, which is my shit to this day, because why Nicki go so hard on that verse, okay? But I am happy for the queen of rap. She deserves this, and this era will be lit. She's gonna dominate, you know, because real talent is coming back to the forefront, okay? We got real music coming back, you know. Beyonce, she coming back, she's dropping. Nicki, Kendrick came back earlier this year, you know, so I'm lit. I'm here for it. Now, speaking of Nicki Minaj, rapper MIA teased new music with Doja Cat and Nicki Minaj. And let me just say, I personally think that would be fire. You know, MIA's biggest hits was Paper Planes, but she is talented. I've always thought that, and I would definitely be here for an MIA, Nicki Minaj, and Doja Cat collaboration. I think it would be an easy hit for them. Doja gets radio play, Nicki's back getting radio play, and she's back in her bag, back in her era, so why not? But you know, y'all guys can let me know your thoughts on that below. Now, the last topic I want to talk about is MeganTheeStallion bullying her ex-best friend Kelsey Nicole. Yes, I'm calling MeganTheeStallion a bully because it's my personal opinion based on my own observation and data I have collected. Because Kelsey be minding her own business and drinking her water. Like, sis just had a baby. So, as y'all know, Megan recently released her album Traumazine, and a lot of the songs on the album, she is taking shots and dissing Kelsey, which is excessive to me because it's not like Kelsey can respond back to you with music because she's not a rapper. So I felt like it was pretty unnecessary for Megan to constantly go after Kelsey in almost every song. So last night, MeganTheeStallion did go on live with her once hairstylist, Jonathan. I don't know if he still does her hair now, but at one point he was doing her hair consistently. So this is what was said.
Oh,
Who fake?
you don't, yeah. Tell everybody in the room, yeah.
So what happened, Johnny? But don't say no names and don't say nothing stupid because we ain't giving nobody no free press. But what you did that made me mad.
What you did that made me mad?
What you did that made me mad?
No, I want you to tell the people what I did to make you mad.
Okay,
No
so Jonathan said, Megan, I'm about to go out with this bitch I know you don't like.
Hold up, bitch. Rewind. I said I'm about to go out with my best bitch.
Wait, no. But you said I'm about to go out with this bitch I know you don't like.
No, hold on. First off, I said no. I'm about to go out with somebody that's that's
okay.
I'm not with no other bitch.
Be real. Let's tell the whole story. Okay.
So if you ask me, it sounds like Jonathan really doesn't have an issue with Kelsey, and Megan don't like the fact that he's cool with Kelsey. So especially after, you know, that 2020 situation with Tory Lanez. So he probably continued to be cool with her, and that probably caused, you know, Jonathan and Megan to fall out or whatever. Now, fans initially thought she was talking about her ex-friend IvorianDoll because, you know, she fell out with IvorianDoll last year after Asian got into it with the City Bops, and Megan did not even attempt to defend her friend IvorianDoll. And Megan and Asian were actual legit friends, not just industry friends. But, you know, Megan came out and said it was not about JT, which is when we see Kelsey jump into the Neighborhood Talks comments and tells Megan to put a name on it. So she also said that we don't know what happens behind the scenes, and, you know, that things be happening, and, you know, she's just tired of the slugs. And honestly, I am too, because Megan been slugging the fuck out of Kelsey. Like, I think she just dedicated this whole Traumazine album to Kelsey, in my opinion, because every song on there is like she taking a shot at her. And if you ask me, she should give sis a coin because, you know, Kelsey inspired this whole album, in my opinion. Now, Megan did say this when I was paying your rent, though. Which, I mean, girl, if you was paying her rent, it's probably because you clearly wanted to. Duh, you rich. She was your best friend at the time, so why not? I would pay my best friend rent too if I had the luxury to do so. Now, Kelsey responded and said this, but when I was doing your homework, though, yikes. Which, you know, it isn't really hard to believe since realistically it's not manageable to tour, travel, stay in the studio all day, do wardrobe changes, go to, you know, these brand deals, have meetings, be in these meetings and stuff. So as well as studying full time and doing all these videos and these shoots. So, you know, she had to have some type of help. Not because she's not smart, but because she simply did not have the time. Now, one of Megan's friends tweeted this: why her baby head flat? Which, bitch, look in the mirror. You ain't nobody to be talking about a baby's looks. And at this point, I just felt like Megan and her friends were bullying Kelsey. And why bring her child into this? First, you make a whole album dissing her. You shading her on live, telling people not to hang with her, allegedly. And now you sneak dissing on social media. I would be fed up, too. You the main one talking about if it ain't directed, it ain't respected, but you steady throwing subliminal shots with no name. The same one who said artists shouldn't get upset if you work with another artist they don't like, but you got upset when the baby worked with Tory Lanez. Make that make sense. At this point, I just think we need to come to the consensus and call a spade and say that Megan Thee Stallion is problematic. Okay, she has fallen out with just about everybody, if not more than half the people she started with when she came into this game. Even A-list celebrities like Rihanna and Drake, Nicki have unfollowed Megan within the past year on social media and have started hanging out or collaborating with Tory Lanez. Okay, so if you ask me, I think it's something that we don't know going on behind the scenes, and honestly, I feel like she needs a new management team ASAP because I don't trust Roc Nation. Ever since she got with Roc Nation, she has had problems with her public image. It wasn't until she got with Roc Nation that she had a problem with her contract. The same contract her mom went over with her before allowing her to sign it. So, I mean, I like Megan, and I think she's talented and whatnot, but sis needs to take a break and revamp and get a new team because I see Megan slowly fading out when it comes to the music, unfortunately, even though she is talented, because people are not buying into the facade. I mean, clearly, look at sis's sales. 66K first week sales for a 3-time Grammy winner is not it at all. But, of course, you can let me know your thoughts on that. I was paying your rent, though. Which, I mean, girl, if you was paying her rent, it's probably because you clearly wanted to. Duh, you rich. She was your best friend at the time, so why not? I would pay my best friend rent too if I had the luxury to do so. Now, Kelsey responded and said this, but when I was doing your homework, though, yikes. Which, is